Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jay and welcome back to another episode of Jay's Kingdom. Today we're actually going to take a look around. I've done some work here. As you can see, I've closed off the entrance down this way into the kelp and bamboo farm and just made a nice little entrance here and cleaned it all up a little bit. We've got the new lanterns littered about with some fence posts around. I've also gone ahead and extended the kelp farm down. I think it was around about another 4 layers. I've also changed sort of the mechanism behind here so that we get an even number of kelp distributed amongst these. This one doesn't have an even number because I actually had it blocked off for a little bit, but actually most of these don't have an even number. But I've got it set up so that, geez, it's noisy down here as well. I've got it set up so that it won't, the minecart won't release unless there is, I think, around about 23 kelp in the minecart itself. So then that way we can get a nice even distribution across here because there'll be enough kelp to fill up all of the furnaces down here. I've also caught another zombie villager. I haven't actually checked out what he was. I think he was a cleric based on his... Yep, he is. So he'll come in handy as well. We'll keep him safe. So now we've got 3 villagers in here as well. I think... There's some water up here, which was annoying. So I think what we're going to do next is... I'm in dire need of a storage system. As you can see, all of these have actually begun to fill up with junk. And I don't know if you guys have seen the new Christmas skins for the chests at all, but got some green and red chests here for Christmas, which is nice. So what we need to do is pick out an area where we want to set up our storage and then go ahead and just mine it out. We're not going to have any crazy redstone or anything to sort it. We're just going to do it all manually, I think, just for the start. So maybe I'll just clear out this area and we can have some storage along here, or maybe just up here before the mine somewhere. There was actually, I think it's down here. I might create like a little window here because you can actually see into the bamboo farm from down here. And I just remembered we're missing a bush here, so maybe I'll go ahead and replace that too. Gotta break those before the flying machine comes past and break that. But yeah, maybe we can put our storage actually down here. That would be a pretty good idea, maybe. And then we can have our storage down here and have a little window into our farms down there as well. So we can keep an eye on that every time we're organising our storage. So we'll go ahead and clear this out a little bit. I might go ahead and replace that bush now as well. Then we'll come back and just organise all of our chests. Gotta get some of those cows so that we can mark out the chests. Gotta get some leather. Oh damn. Oop. My lead broke. Don't want to leave this poor guy behind. Come on, buddy. Oop. I've got to light this place up as well, apparently. Had a creeper down here before as well, so as long as we don't have any of them, that's fine. So I've gone ahead and expanded the room. I used some of the cobblestone here to mark out where the chest would be. I just did a bit of quick maths where I just took a stack of cobblestone and minus how much I had left by 64, because obviously you can stack cobblestone to 64. And that was how many chests I needed. So I've made some quartz stairs going along with the theme that I had over there. I've got a nice little window into my farms room there as well. But we'll pop the quartz stairs all the way up here. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. And then we've got a nice easy way to get down here. We haven't got access to the mine through here anymore, obviously, so maybe just something like that. So I will create another entrance to the mine somewhere. I'll probably just do like a bubble column elevator or something along those lines. But we'll stack these up 4 high, and then I'll probably use some sort of like slabs or something along those lines to cap off the top. Oh, that one's going to be hard. Oh no. There we go. So yeah, we'll get that done, and then we'll come back and do a little bit of design work in here, I guess. So it turns out that my math was completely wrong. I didn't even fill up anywhere near even half the storage room that I'd laid out. So yeah, I'm doing this, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's see if this is enough. This is how far I got, by the way, with my math, so clearly never going to be a mathematician. Lucky that is not my profession, so let's get this room filled up as best we can. We might have to go and cut down some more trees, but hopefully not. Awesome, we've got it all filled in. We've got some spare chests left over as well, so that's awesome. So I guess the next thing to do would be to maybe put in some decorations. I'm going to cap these off with some slabs. So it'll be just like this, so we can still open those top chests there as well. And I'll just follow this all the way around, pretty much. And then I don't know, we're gonna have to light this place up somehow. I'm thinking probably lanterns again. So yeah, we'll get that done as well. I think it's gonna look pretty good. We're just gonna follow pretty much the same color scheme as we had going on over in that room. And it's gonna be hard work, but once I actually explore the Guardian Temple and maybe set up a farm or something there as well, we'll probably replace all this ugly glowstone with sea lanterns. Yeah, that's what they're called. So we'll go ahead and get this done. What I want to do as well is probably cap this off with some stairs here, because that looks quite nice usually. Actually, we might do that at this level. Let me just do that so I can have something to pop it onto. Oops. I can pop it onto that, I guess. Silly duffer. Alright, so, oh my goodness, what is going on? Let's get this all finished off, and then we can just set up like some item frames and things. If I've got some cows out the back, so, well, not out the back, out the front of the I don't even know what to call this place anymore. Hidey hole? Is it still a hidey hole? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm hiding out here still. So yeah, we'll go ahead and breed up the cows, get some leather off them, hopefully make some item frames to pop on the chests and mark out sort of what items are in where, so we don't have to sort through all of the chests all the time. And yeah, start organizing our items, do the fun stuff. Alright, let's check this place out. We've got pretty much the exact same style going on in here as we did in the little kelp room. Got some new lanterns on the ceiling here and everything. Got the acacia wood in all the corners. So we're just using like the bark block for that. Got the grass and everything like that. So we'll see how many of these item frames we can put on. We're not going to be able to put on all of them. So I'm going to really need to think about what items I want to sort most of all. I think it'll be all the important stuff straight away. So like, yeah, look, we're going to need a lot more leather. I've got a little setup out here for breeding some cows. I've also been planting some acacia wood to... So yeah, we've got some cows out here to breed up. We're just... our bottleneck right now is our wheat growing fast. Not fast enough for us. But let's have a look. I'll probably want to sort out my... Jeez. This is why I need the sorting system, huh? So I probably want to sort my quartz into a place. Geez. Might as well take that stuff as well. So I was thinking I might put like... Alright, so I've changed my mind. I'm not doing the quartz first. I'm going to sort out all of our valuables and ores and things like that, and the redstone and pretty much just anything that we mine up. We're going to store coal here as well because it's not going to be a fuel for our furnace or anything. We're going to use coal as just for torches, really. That's it. Torches and lanterns, so we'll store that for when we need it. Diamonds, emeralds. Yeah, we'll go gold, iron, and then we'll just do like redstone and coal, and then we'll need some lapis as well. Even though I actually don't know if I have any lapis up here. No, I don't. I was gonna say, even though most of our lapis will be stored down here in our enchanting area, the fact that I made that portal still blows me away. Oh yeah, we found a doggy as well. So if you guys have any suggestions for the name of the dog, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll just select a very silly name for it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get as much of this storage system sorted out. See what I did there? Sorted out. But yeah, we'll, bad jokes aside, we'll try and get as much of this sorted as we can and see how far we get. See if there's anything else we can do in here as well, and then move on to our next project, which might be just cleaning all of this up and designing this room as well. Okay, so that is how far I'm going with the storage room at the moment. We've got all of our mining stuff here, and our emeralds are part of that as well. So sort of like valuables and mining, along with like the mob drops. So we've got like sort of like standard mob drops in here with the bones and gunpowder. So anything that sort of drops from mobs that spawn regularly. So the phantoms are included in there because you can get them to spawn pretty easy. Then sort of the harder mobs to find, so mostly like the things in the nether, enderman, and our slimes as well. We'll probably have a dedicated chest to these eventually once we set up our slime farm. It's a pretty cool view, I think. Here we'll have like sort of raw ingredients for things, so like sugar and everything like that. We've got a pufferfish in there too because I didn't know where else to put it. All of our sort of farming supplies and apples because it just seemed right to put it in there. Food that's ready to go. We've got like our nether quartz ore, quartz blocks, which we have none of, and stairs and slabs. Netherrack, nether brick. Like we've got the nether brick everything, so the bricks themselves, the slabs, the stairs, and the fence. I think you can actually get walls now as well, so we'll have to probably add them in there. We'll have soul sand and magma in this one, and so on and so forth. Glass, so mostly white stained glass because that's primarily what I'll be using. Sand, you know, dirt, acacia wood, birch wood, some other sort of wood will go there. Redstone torch stuff, so repeaters, torches and comparators. Rails that we use. Pistons will go here. And ice blocks. I've put the kelp over here because what I think I might do is pretty much eventually make all of the kelp gather into one single chest, or even just straight into a dropper, and then it'll just funnel it all the way over here into this chest. Might be a bit easier. Jeez, that's a bit loud. But I think it just might be a little bit easier to, you know, have it all in one centralized place. I've plotted down some crafting tables around so you can you can access your chest up there, craft it, put it back in there, and I've got them like, yeah, in every corner pretty much. So that's it for the storage room. It's looking pretty cool, I think. I like being able to look out into the little room that we made last episode with the kelp and the bamboo farm there as well. And it's pretty cool to starting to come together now. We'll just have to clean up all of the like sort of walkways and things as well and make them sort of blend in a little bit more. I don't know if I pointed this out, but I did actually make the change where alrighty, nothing's actually smelting at the moment. I've put some kelp blocks in here to... The bamboo was actually running out in some of the furnaces, so just to sort of get like a little bit of a backlog in those furnaces of the bamboo, we'll just use some kelp blocks for now. But yeah, if you stand on these pressure plates now, I don't know if I actually explained this, but when something comes through to be smelted, if you stand on these, it'll block the furnaces, the hoppers, sorry, and then you can take the items out and get the experience. I also changed these out for glass panes. In Impulse's second video, he actually explains that makes it completely lossless, so any kelp that gets stuck down here will just flow out through those glass panes, which is pretty good. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do, now that we've got our little storage system set up down here, I'm going to actually clean up this little area. We can get rid of some of these chests around here now. I'll probably just make it look a little bit nicer in here. I'm going to get rid of these vines because I no longer need to actually use them for anything at the moment, but I might set up like a little bit of a vine farm somewhere, probably somewhere hidden. We've got plenty of vines in there anyway as well. So yeah, I think first things first, we'll get rid of these vines. We'll probably clean up a bit of this area in here. Probably get rid of the cocoa beans that are sitting up there too, because we don't really need them for anything. Not right now at least. And we've got plenty of cocoa beans, so we could always farm them pretty easy. We'll just hold on to the jungle wood. But yeah, we'll probably clean up all these farms out here too, because I don't really want them out there. I'd rather bring them inside and have them hidden around somewhere. Alright, it's been a little while, it's taken a bit of time. I've decided to replace everything with stone bricks. I started off with the bedroom here. Actually, I've just realized that I've forgotten to sort of mess around a little bit and put some details in. I'll have to do that some other time because I've actually run out of time for today, but we've got a map here of the little bit of the island that we're on. You can see the hidey hole right there, which is signified by this banner. We've got lanterns all around the place, so it's looking pretty cool from the outside. I like the look of that. Our cows are still here as well. We'll have to move them inside soon. I decided to put like a little bit of detail of the rocks spilling out onto like the grass here as well. Don't know if it looks that great, but you guys let me know what you think below as well. And yeah, I've just put some carpet along here and carpet in here as well. Got a couple of lanterns next to the bed. Little stick of bamboo in a flower pot there. I've moved everything of mine down here for now, but we'll have to move that somewhere else eventually as well. So yeah, just a little bit of a recap of what we've done the last few episodes. We've done this. We did this last episode. I've lit this up as well in here. So yeah, now this is operating quite efficiently now. So if we stand on these, we can then grab out a bit of kelp and see how many levels we get. So we just got one level from that one. I won't bother opening up the rest because I don't really need any levels right now, but you can see that's operating quite efficiently. In the time that I've spent doing the little entryway to this, that's collected quite a bit of kelp. We can have a look through into our storage system from here as well. Oh, there we go. There goes some kelp. And then our storage system is just down here. Looking pretty nice. We still need quite a few item frames to fill up this area, but we haven't exactly got a lot of different items to store in there yet either. We've got obviously our nether portal that we did last episode, a couple of episodes ago. I think it was episode 3 or 4 we did that. Enchanting room there. Got a villager in that diorite block there. We've got one villager in here who's actually open and susceptible to being attacked by zombies, so we'll cover him up there. I moved our other villager from over there into that little spot there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this is looking. We've got the skylight there still as well. I love the look of that map. It's looking pretty good. I've got some glowstone behind there, obviously, to light it up. So yeah, I think things are starting to move along here quite nicely. That's looking pretty sick actually from out here. I love that. Might do something a little more with the entryway as well. Maybe like hang some vines back down here, but cap them off with some string and everything so that they just hang. But yeah, I'm liking the look of this. I especially like the details of like coming down here and being able to look through into the bamboo farm and the furnaces over there, and then looking in from the other side as well. I think that's pretty cool. So it's all starting to come together in here. Oh mate. And now that we've got this staircase coming down this way, obviously all the daylight sensor and everything is hidden in there, which is pretty cool. So we don't have to step over that glass anymore as well. And yeah, these lanterns look pretty cool as well. Love that detail. And like yeah, obviously got all of our layers of kelp farm down there, which are pretty much just these, all like reiterated for like another 4 levels. But yeah, it's looking good, guys, looking good. And just as it turns to night, that's all I've got time for today. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like rating below. Also comment with your suggestions as always, and yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Hope you have a good one. Bye.